I must talk to you. And I didn't want you to call out and bring that little counter girl back.
What can you...
Boy, I thought he was going to say a different C word there for a second. Roger put some stank on the word counter, didn't he? Hello and welcome to my watch of the original supernatural soap opera, Dark Shadows. I am Joel Sharpton, one half of the Articulate Coven. If you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget that not only do you get them early and ad-free, but patrons get 5 videos weekly of Dark Shadow reactions. We do a Dark Shadows every weekday at articulatecoven.com/join. You can access it for $2 or more a month. That's all it takes. You can get everything we do early and ad-free there, including our regular full podcast, The Articulate Coven. Right now, we are up to episode 102. Let's see what Roger's plan is now that he has, I don't know, governess snapped Miss Vicky.
Take my hand away now. Will you promise not to scream? It won't do you any good anyway, you know. We're the only ones in this house.
See, I'm gonna start screaming. That man's gonna have to fight me, I suppose. Vicky's as big as he is. Roger is not a strong man. Kick him into private parts, Vicky.
You think I killed Bill Malloy, don't you?
I don't think...
Well, you're not shaking the idea right now, Raj.
Anything.
If you really think that, you must be petrified with fear right now. Because if I killed him, then I would surely have to kill you too, wouldn't I?
First of all, no, not inherently. She's got very little evidence. That's a great cold open. Probably the best cold open of the show so far. Let's be honest. I don't think any episode has actually featured a threat of, imminent demise before that. So kudos to that one. I forgot to do any feedback on this episode. Let's see. I've got a new piece that I wanted to mention here. You can leave comments, by the way. Patrons, of course, can comment anytime they want to on our stuff at patreon.com/articulatecovenpod. But also, lots of folks comment on our YouTube channel, and we appreciate those folks as well. Bill Verne, 6170, longtime watcher now. He says, this was on episode 90, something else to track in the hallway outside Vicky's room. There is a small box with a rounded top that looks like a miniature chest. Small box with a rounded top. This is not the first episode for this box, and certainly not the last. The box moves from hall to hall, room to room, and even house to house. Very interesting. All right. I'll start looking for that, Bill. Thanks for letting me know about it. I've missed it thus far. Didn't know to watch for it, of course. A small round top box. All right, let's see if it shows up. First of all, let's see if Vicky can make it out of this drawing room.
I must talk to you. And I didn't want you to call out and bring that little counter girl back.
What can you...
Boy, I thought he was going to say a different C word there for a second. Roger put some stank on the word counter, didn't he?
I want to tell you exactly what happened that night.
What do you expect me to do after you've told me?
Well, that's up for you to decide. All I ask is that you hear the whole story. Agreed?
All right.
This slick so-and-so here. You gonna talk your way out of it? Right. First of all, maybe he's got a true story, right? If he does have a true story, though, I'll say he has been the shadiest so-and-so imaginable about his true, totally innocent story, hadn't he?
You said that I was in his house at 10:30. You were quite right. I left directly after that and went right to Lookout Point.
But you convinced me. You even had me go to the sheriff and said you couldn't have left for another 15 minutes.
Can you blame me? No matter what you think.
Yes. Yes, I can, Roger. Currently, I do get to the point if you were going to absolve yourself in some way.
Did it to protect my sister. She had been through all of that messy court business 10 years ago, and I didn't want to subject her to it again. I didn't think of myself.
Bull hockey.
I think I'll have another drink. Will you join me?
No.
No, you're going to poison it. You still haven't shown me why you're not a killer yet.
You see, that's when I lost the pen you found.
All right, who else are we going to see in this episode? David going out to the old house. Ghosties! Boy, this episode file got rough there for a second, didn't it? This really is. I do want to acknowledge, though. I know the Brits have this with Doctor Who. This is not the only example of a long-running series, but 1,200 episodes is impressive. It's amazing that we have this. It is a shame that we don't have it for every long-running series like this, and not just have access to the tapes themselves, but have it in a streaming format like this. The fact that you can just put this on Amazon Prime Video and watch it whenever you want to, and not just Amazon Prime Video. It's on, I think it's on Tubi as well. Like, it's on a bunch of the ad-supported services, I believe. So, okay, I believe we have been told this is Josette, right? This is Josette's ghost?
Miss Winters has evidence that proves to her that it was my father. I heard her telling Miss Evans. Is Mr. Malloy with you now? Because if he is, there's something I'd like you to ask him for.
Putting the candle that close to the painting can't be good for it. All right, so we've got, this theoretically would be our 5 actors. If we're going to have 5 tonight, we've got David, Roger, and Victoria, and now Burke and Carolyn. Had we seen Burke and Carolyn on their date yet? No, this is the beginning.
His father.
I can imagine Roger's reaction.
He was furious.
That you batted your beautiful eyelashes and he succumbed to your charms.
Would you?
I surrender.
Just like that? I thought you'd at least put up a good fight.
Why should I put up a fight when it's so pleasant to surrender?
Oh, that's a pretty good line, Burke. Don't be so slick with young ladies.
You were surprised about my phone call.
I was absolutely bowled over.
I told you I would.
I know, but... Well, I thought it was something you just say, like, I'll be seeing you.
Well, I am seeing you. And I like what I see.
I like
He's
what
full
I
of them.
see, too.
Uh-oh.
Good.
He's full of them and they're working, folks.
You know what we're going to do tonight? We're going to make it...
I think she knows exactly what y'all are going to do tonight. What she wants to do, anyway.
We can forget about Uncle Roger.
Roger. Roger. Who's that?
Boy, this tape is very, very worn, it seems.
Ask her myself, but she wouldn't tell me. And if I asked my father, he'd probably kill me like he killed Mr. Malloy.
There comes Matthew to run him off the ghost. No ghosties. It's cheaper to throw an extra actor in. Here's funny, though, because, Matthew was speaking to Mrs. Johnson and Mrs. Stoddard, which means that if Matthew's there, the ladies are going to be back in the house with Roger and Vicky.
But she found something that proved to her that Mr. Malloy was murdered, and she knows who it was.
Did she tell you who it was?
She didn't have to tell me. I already knew. It was my father.
Is that what Miss Winters said?
That's what she meant.
Why doesn't she go to the police?
She's probably trying to find out more about it. But I'm afraid he might find out what she knows and try to hurt her.
Too late. But also, this is not the first time that it's been hinted at that maybe Matthew is responsible for Malloy's death. But the way that Roger is confronting this all with Vicky, I'm now buying in more to the idea that they're going to throw this off on Matthew. Again, like, why are none of these people going to go to jail? Like, Malloy is dead? We are going to get a ghosty. A little bit. This is a good effect. Having her walk out of the painting like that, it's nice. It works. Would have been spooky as hell in 66.
Now you say Roger was pursuing little Miss Muffet, Vicky.
Yes. And it all had to do with that pen you gave me. The one Uncle Roger lost.
What about it?
Well, the minute I mentioned to him that I had told Vicky...
You mentioned to Roger that Vicky knew he lost the pen?
Well, yes. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, Burke, why not? Why wouldn't I have mentioned it? I know that you know, and you know that I know, and he knows that you know. But he doesn't know that I know that you know. You know?
I have a phone call to make, business. I'll be right back.
Please don't be too long.
I will.
So we're close enough to the end of the episode. We're not going to see them go dancing wherever they're going anyway, but it is interesting that we always hint to more of a nightlife in Collinsport when there's nobody else in Collinsport.
He was already dead.
He was dead when you got there.
It must have been just as the sheriff and the coroner decided. He had slipped and knocked himself unconscious on a rock and had drowned. The water couldn't have been more than 2 or 3 feet deep.
Why didn't you say anything?
Who would have believed me? I had motive, as they say. And I had the opportunity.
I don't know.
Even you don't believe me.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, she didn't say that, but it's pretty flimsy though, Roger. Like, that's pretty flimsy, my man. You and me gonna have to go talk to the sheriff if it's me, not Vicky.
You thought I killed him, didn't you?
I don't know.
I didn't, Vicky. You must believe that. I did not kill Bill Malloy.
You're making it very hard to believe, sir. My guess is that's going to be old Burke on the other end of the phone.
Listen very carefully, Vicky. I think you're in great danger. Now, don't interrupt. Pretend you're talking to Maggie Evans. Got that?
Yes, Maggie.
Are you all right?
Yes, I am.
Are you alone right now?
No.
Is Roger with you?
That's right.
And don't do anything to let Roger know. But Carolyn told him that you discovered he was the one that lost the pen at Lookout Point.
Yes, Maggie, that's right.
Now, listen, you find some way to sneak out of that house. You hear me? I'll get rid of Carolyn and send a cab to pick you up at the outer gate.
First of all, Burke, you're doing Carolyn and Vicky's friendship no favors. Carolyn's going to be so mad.
I'll try. But
don't think
Maggie, I
she's
think
not-
we're making a mistake.
No. Let me do the thinking. Please, Vicky.
Oh, come
Do
on.
as I say.
Don't. Oh, these men chasing these little girls around and then also telling them what to do. I do not care for it.
What you think of what I've just told you?
Roger, I don't know what I think. I'm very confused right now. I think I'd like to sleep on it.
Yes. That would be a good idea. You do that.
Good night.
Good night, Vicky. Sleep well.
Go ahead and close them doors behind you, Vicky. Sneak out right now if you're going to go. This is going to be our episode end, though.
Carolyn, you're
No.
going to have me drawn and quartered and flung to the lions.
What's the matter?
Yeah, she is. She is exactly going to do those things, I believe.
Will I really see you again soon?
Unless you deliberately avoid me.
I don't think I could do that, Burke. Would you help me to my car?
Of course.
Didn't pay that check, Burke. I guess they're putting it on your tab. My guess is Burke's credit's pretty good around town since everybody knows he's a billionaire now. Millionaire with an M. He's not a billionaire, I don't think. And out she goes. It's a gloomy house from the outside, fitting into the episode. All right. The saga. Oh, I like the shot of Josette. Pretty good episode, folks. Pretty good episode. If you're watching this on YouTube, you've got yourself a couple of episodes coming up this morning. But if you were over on our Patreon, you could be watching one episode every weekday. We're several weeks ahead at this point, and you could be accessing all of that content if you just go to articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do early and ad-free, and there are even annual plans where you can save more money than that. Go check those out if you're in a position to do so. And if you're not, hey, we appreciate you watching on YouTube, commenting, and share the show. Subscribe to the channel and share the channel with other folks that are interested in Dark Shadows.